restaurants in 2 days. I think you're on a roll. I want to congratulate you on what's set to be a delicious morning.
You said it best. I've got a plum gig this morning. I cannot complain. I'm out of the cold. There's some warm comfort food being made here at Model Milk. Basically, Model Milk was named Best Restaurant of the Year, Avenue Magazine. Here's the issue right there. It's on stands now. You can pick it up. I'm joined by Jennifer Hamilton, editor of Avenue Magazine, and Gwendolyn Richards, who's you're on the show quite a bit, aren't you?
I'm a good eater. Yeah.
And one of the judges as well for picking the best restaurants in the city. And I've got to ask, because a lot of people at home are like, that's a pretty plum gig. That's pretty easy. How serious is this? How serious do you have to take notepads when you go into a restaurant or do you have a little bit of fun with it?
Not notepads into the restaurants, because I think we can all remember what we've really enjoyed and where we've had great service and where we've had a good meal. But certainly when it gets down to judging, we go in prepared. We know who our picks are, and then we just fight it out.
Fight it out. I love that. So, you know what? It's not only the best restaurants in the magazine, also Top Chef. We have Chef Justin LeBeau here. And the interesting thing about this is that the top 10 chefs were picked by the peers. So, Justin, you were named top chef by some of your peers and some of the other chefs. That's quite an honor.
I was actually a little bit shocked and stunned. At first, they told me that I was going to be named best chef in the issue, and that was... that blew me away enough, but when they told me how they arrived at the decision that it was actually the peer group that did it, it made it, it took a while for it to sink in. I'm like, it makes it that much more of an honor that you were chosen by the other people that do what you do for a living every day. So for me, that was pretty special.
Now you're already busy, hard at work this morning. What are you preparing?
This is ricotta cavatelli in here. This is hand-rolled pasta that we make from semolina flour and fresh ricotta that we make in-house. This is one of the oldest recipes that I know how to make. It's bolognese. It's a traditional bolognese from Emilia-Romagna in Italy. In there is a little bit of pork, a little bit of veal, a little bit of beef, and then a little bit of pork tripe. So it's a really old-school, rustic, peasant version of bolognese. Okay. We're just going to marry the two together and then finish it with a little bit of fresh Reggiano and some Parmesan and some oil. Extra virgin olive oil.
It smells absolutely amazing. So you're putting the pasta in the bolognese sauce there.
Yeah.
So
the bolognese takes about 6 or 7 hours in the oven at low heat to cook.
Wow, okay. Well, we're going to let you plate that up, and we're going to check back in later, and Justin's going to be teaching us how to make some dishes later on this morning as well.
That looks delicious. More from Model Milk in just a little bit.